Breaking news now coming in. I want to bring in Denise Lewis. Thank you again, Mayor. Denise Lewis joins us now. She is riding out the storm in the Grand Bahamas. And Denise, I know you're low on cell phone battery there. Give me an idea of what you're going through right now.
Right now here on the island of Grand Bahama, we are experiencing, hurricane conditions like we've never experienced before. The island of Grand Bahama is currently, most areas are right now underwater. People having to evacuate their homes. Other persons, rescue teams risking their lives to rescue people. I had my family that had to be rescued moments ago as water, began to come in in their homes. This is something like none other.
Now, you say your family, are you guys not all together? Are you kind of separated around the island? Is that what's happening, Denise?
Yes, we were separated around the area. My mother lives about 15 minutes from me, and the area that she lives in, they began taking on water there. So she had to be rescued, but they're all now at my house, and I'm just anticipating a matter of time before water probably gets into this area.
Yeah, and I know we greatly appreciate this because cell phone service and battery time is precious to you right now. Denise, give us an idea of what it's like when we hear the National Hurricane Center say this storm has just kind of stalled and that you've got 145, 150 mile per hour winds. What does it feel like for the past several hours?
The past several hours, it feels like you're stuck in a nightmare. You're inside your home. The winds out there is just howling like a train that's going off the track. Overnight, we had that the mass of the wind, and it was so dark you can't see outside. You don't know what's going on. All you hear is turbulence against your window protection. We had hurricane back-to-back, Francis and Jane. And what I'm experiencing right now is a joke to Francis and Jane. It seems like a nightmare that's never going to end.
Oh, my goodness gracious. And those were nothing to toy with. Those were big hurricanes. And can you tell me how the structures of the island seem to be holding up so far? I know you talked about water, but can you give us an idea of the structural damage? Do you look out your window and say, oh, my goodness gracious, how do we recover from this? Or are things holding up fairly decently?
So far, where we've had the hurricane before, a lot of homes had renovations, as well as a lot of persons were in a position yet who have their homes renovated. From what I can see a bit of roof damage, but for the most part, it seems like a lot of flood damage. Most of the homes are flooded out.
I'm curious if you know this, Denise, and maybe you don't, but when you say that people are going out trying to save other lives, who are these people? Are these just volunteers that are going out to look after their neighbors and bring their neighbors to some higher ground?
We have, persons from different angles. We have neighbors helping neighbors. We have our defense forces out there, the police force. We have everybody. We have rescue teams, persons that are just volunteering, risking their own lives. I had my son that had to leave from where I live to go down at my mother's house. My grandmother, as we speak, they're still stuck in an area called Tasman Close. They're saying they need a boat through there to be rescued, and they're waiting. We've had persons on the island who had to be rescued from out of the attic and their roofs. The water began to escalate so high that it even got up to the roof, and they had to go in the attic. I just want to publicly thank each and every person that has gone out their way, put their own lives at risk to, be their brother's keeper, and that's what we need to be at this time, our brother's keeper.
Yeah, and we second that. I mean, those people who are doing that are doing yeoman's work. And Denise, you say your grandmother is out there and she's waiting. When you say she's waiting, is she waiting for the boat to come get here, or is she waiting for the conditions to try and clear up so that a boat can come and get her?
They're currently waiting to just be rescued. Any way that someone can get to them, they're just currently waiting to be rescued. The water there is so high that they can't walk through the water. They're asking for someone to come on a boat or jet skis, and in some areas that's what has had to happen. Persons have had to be rescued in boat and jet skis, and they're waiting to be rescued. They're on Facebook pleading for help for anyone to come and get them.
Yeah, I mean, our hearts go out for them. Is your grandmother, is she able to move? Can she walk? Can she get to the boat? Does she need any kind of special assistance? Is this going to be a problem to get her, or is she one of those people who is able and as soon as the boat comes, she's going to jump in and go?
She's elderly. She's able to. She's mobile, but she's in her 80s and she moves rather slow.
Yeah, and I just want to know, I know you're having a tough time. You've got power problems there, Denise, and just so you know, this is still a Category 4 hurricane. What you're facing right now, Category 4, we're being told 145-mile-per-hour winds, and it's not moving at all, so it's going to stay stationary. So, yeah, you and your family, you need to stay inside. I know it's tough to get information down there because power is really in short supply, but you need to stay safe. Is it your assessment, your sense that you and your family and others in your area for the time being are safe and out of harm's way?
For the time being, we appear to be safe. But like I said, where my mother lives is about a 15-minute drive from here. And when they're on their way down here, the water is coming in. It's coming in slowly. Then the area that's just going towards the east of me, there's flooding conditions there. So we're just praying and being hopeful that it's only a matter of time before the water begins to move more and more inland. Our airport is underwater. The police station has experienced flooding. It's just, really, really crazy.
Yeah. What about food and water and the necessities? You're fine on that? Your family's fine on that? The people around the Bahamas are fine on that?
So far, yeah. But, if this continues the way it is and you lock down in your homes, food stores are closed, and most canned goods and, storm necessities, just before the stores were closed, stores were really low on them because everybody's trying to stock up, as much as they can. So I think everybody will be good for the next few days. But, with this storm lingering the way it is, after that, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, we could not wish you any more luck. I mean, Denise, I know you're in a hard time right there. You and your family are struggling. This storm's going to be there for a while. Hunker down. Stay safe. The best to you. We will check back in with you later at some point in time, but all the best of luck to you and your family. Good luck. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you so much.